Hello there, everyone. Ooh, webcam's out of frame. Hang on a sec. Sort that out. There we go. Just tidy the edges up a bit. There we go. Hope you're all doing alright, folks. Okay. So, yeah, I need to get my music on, don't I? I'm getting there. I feel like everything's still resetting after the other day, so, hey up, Kit. How you doing, man? Let's press some play. Have I picked a really quiet track? Or is my music not playing? Music great. Let's get that right. Music Rat Gaber. Hello there. How you doing? You don't hear music? Okay, that's a bad sign. Yeah, for some reason it muted it. Right. I've got no idea why. I wouldn't mind. I sorted this out before the stream. Like I did it. It worked. And this time it hasn't. So it obviously didn't work. All right. Let's get the game open. Here we go. What screen are we on here? There we go. All right. Flick climb. Oh, that reminds me. Let's just check. Did I get this right? It'll do. It'll do. Alright, let's get going. But yeah, I've spent about an hour on this today. I wouldn't mind before this. I was playing a bit of Star Wars Unlimited. I haven't spent the whole morning doing it. But I want to get the move thing done because I know it's a bit of an annoying thing on the PC when you can't actually see what I'm clicking on. Or more importantly, you can't see cooldowns. Alright, I've just realised the button I'm missing on here. Add that in a sec. Okay, let's do that. It's really going to take some getting used to having these icons for the ships. I've just been that used to seeing like the pilot that's going... Especially when you got new images like this for Han. Alright, so Cunning brings in the Mark 6. Yeah, it's going to take some getting used to. Are you doing alright, Sopper, by the way? I just see one word in that word. I messed up there. Don't say you know me so well. Okay. I hate that battle. There we go. Just handy in case I want to switch my screen a little bit. It means I can just adjust my volumes and all this kind of stuff. Although, for some reason right now I'm getting a load of error messages. Like this. Please launch Wavelink. I have. You guys couldn't hear anything if I hadn't launched Wavelink. Alright, there we go. Is it going to get smart? Come on. There we go. Halle freaking Luya. Okay. Oh no, he was saying he only saw one word in your hashtag, so I was guessing pizzas, so that's a word. I was going to say, I thought you might think it was the other word. Go on, we'll go for Rose. Yoda's definitely looking 900 here. I'm a little bit surprised Padme didn't have a facelift with Queen Amidala coming out. Did somebody say pizza? I hope so. I like pizza. How you doing, Gavster? Okay. I don't know why I was surprised by that. I think I just forgot what battle I was in. I feel like I've been doing that many Slacker versus JMKs. I forgot that the mirror's more long-winded. Alright, actually, just let me do this again. I'm really fiddling today. That's more awkward when you guys can't see my hands. That might be better. There we go. Just adjusted it on my end a little bit, because I couldn't actually hear myself that well. I know that's a strange thing, but it's like in my ears, I can hear enough of myself so that it feels like I'm amplified. Whereas I felt like it was a bit too quiet and I wasn't talking loud because of it. Why am I clicking on cat? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's just things that I feel like I'm noticing, if that makes any sense. It's like... It's where this whole thing's been frustrating. Like, I will take every compromise that's been made as far as getting my PC back up and running. There's no doubt about it, but... It's still frustrating because it's like everything was how I liked it before. But getting back to that is a little frustrating. It's where I need to learn to do backups. A little by the by, but I like the Datacron icon being here. Just fits in nicely with everything else on my screen. Nothing too fancy in this Cron. With it being Rose, I thought he would have had a good Cron there. Oh. Saying that, I'm out. Gonna say Disney guy's Cron, I get wrecked. Okay. Yeah, losing my GL randomly, that kind of blows. Okay, don't need any of that. What am I doing? It's the one with the Phoenix, isn't it? So, get Empire, we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, why not? Okay. I'm surprised that got past the sensors. Unless it was something that just rhymes with it, quite literally. Like Fatuk. I haven't actually, yeah, they bit the sensors. I'm sure whenever someone wants to swear on here, I'm sure they just use like asterisks and whatnot. Yeah, no actual chat in here for a bit. What's your GP, Gavster? Because 13.5 definitely seems on the high end for you to be facing. $11.8. That's a pretty big gap. I'll put it like this: I can't say I'd like to be filling that gap. Your last gameplay reached 2,000 frames per second. I'm like, okay. Alright, I have got this loadout here. I can actually archive that. I need to do a remod soon. Although saying that, my credit's not looking too hot there. Yeah, this is Crimson. Doesn't help losing 2 rounds this week. I mean, granted you get your credits for doing your battles, but the first round I pretty much did 1 and noped out, so I got just 1 battle's worth of credits. I actually did win on Crimson. Actually, saying that, I've just remembered I didn't lose the last round on Crimson. Actually, forgot about that. I was talking about wooden spoons earlier, and I forgot I did actually avoid it. Planning. Just make sure I send this out. Hey up, Stripley, how you doing? Gav, it's the gap between the free-to-play and mid to high-level spenders. No hate for the whales. Yeah, I've got to agree to keep the lights on. It is a tough matchup, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I think if you can make a whale fall short of what you've put down, you've done something good. You know, even if, a bit like you say, there's some ugly stuff on defense, you've essentially given them a headache at least. I'm doing alright, Stripley. I just wanted to send these DMs out just before we got going. We want... I will put 12 hours just for argument's sake and send them out. There we go. It wasn't like an important thing as such that I do it now and then, but I was like, I'll do it while I'm here. We're doing rote full-time now here, so hopefully we can start making some progress. We got 18 stars last time, which was a big climb up, I think, from the 15 we got previously. So we're saying bye-bye to Darkside Geo, which is nice and scary at the same time. I need to do the... Do I need to do the rally street here? Yeah, I need to do the rally street here. That's sad. I really need to get them all up a bit. They had loads of slips, wow. I've put Gungans on the back wall. I think they actually might have got a hold on my main last round, so that is nice to hear. You know, even, you know, just some sneaky stuff like that can get some holds. I like the idea of that. How's the raid going for us? We've got the second box, I think, here. So that wasn't too bad. I wasn't expecting us to get the first, so to get the second, I was impressed. On my main account, we've got box 3 or 4, I think. Kit will probably know better because Kit's actually just in that guild. Alright, we'll do that. I remember Scribe was saying don't waste AoEs early on. And I'm thinking, have I just made a mistake? Yeah, I mean, I know for myself, I'm trying to work on as many of the raid teams as I can. I mean, you can only focus on so many things at once, obviously, but it's like I've got the Gungans, try and get Jar Jar for this next unlock. I've got Gear going into Queen Amidala. So, you know, it is a focus for me on my main. Over here, it's not as much of a focus, but it's like I've put Gear 12 on Luminara and Kit, so hopefully I can get some decent rewards via them too. Let's do that. This is the bonus turn into, yeah. Okay, so what's this dude got? Bonus turn, so we'll do the second ability. I get the feeling there is an argument that with the second ability, you only really need to do it on the later two waves. But the thing is, if you don't get the bonus turn RNG there, it's not worth the time doing that. Although Sid's about to die here, so I think, yeah, this is a reset anyway. I just couldn't stop that called Provoke. You know, that's really annoying how they just say, I'm going to take another turn. You know, Maul was next in that queue and he got jumped about 3 times. Unfair AI, whoever thought of it? Elon Musk. Oh wait, the really the cat. Yeah, it's definitely frustrating. I mean, I feel sorry for those who haven't got things built up, though. You know, I can tolerate it a bit myself because I think, you know what, I've got decent tunes for the most part. I can cope with most of it. But it's people who've maybe just having a random go at this, I feel for. And they almost, you know, it's like, I say Drafts a lot here because Drafts is kind of in that boat for our guild. But I'm like, he's working on, say, Jedi Knight Revan right now, and I'm like, he can't just divert from a farm like that to go and farm some random Galactic Republic tunes. You know, it's, I just feel for people like that. Thankfully we can carry people like that, but it's still very rough to see. Alright, Maul, come on. We'll base it. Yeah, I mean, I think Drafts told me he didn't even get a point in it because they just nuked him, and I'm like, it's rough because for several months he's just not going to be able to do too much in the raid. You know, I mean, obviously try and build them up, but it's like, there's a point when you have to just sort of say, you know what, it's just not worth you doing it because it's just going to cost your progression more than it's going to benefit us. Can YouTube Baby take a turn? Please? I didn't really want it that way. Although I do acknowledge they gave me what I asked for. We'll take that. Even though we're now stuck in the Droidka situation. Come on, you little git. Oh, you little bloody swine. Yeah, we're going to be stuck here, I think. Yeah, we just haven't got enough damage. That's frustrating, that. I don't know if I missed an opportunity there to do a cleanse. Well, I say cleanse, you know, cleanse their buff. Alright. Okay, that's good. I'm just really trying to resist using Newt's ability yet. Potentially just save for the next wave. There we go. Yeah, I completely agree. I think it's a bit counterintuitive that essentially the kit says, oh yeah, he will take a bonus turn. Or he'll take the next turn because he's got 100% turn meter, and then they basically go, no, we're going to take several turns before that. But yeah. Where is it? It's this, isn't it? Yeah. Gain 100% turn meter. But it's like, you know, he should jump... Well, it's not jump the queue, but he should be at the head of the queue. Thank you for the follow, Monstrous brother. Hello there. Okay, let's do that. Don't really want to use extortion, so we're just going to hold firemen. There we go. All right, so what have you got? All right, it's a good one again. Let's see if we can make better use this time. Alright, we want that staff out. Come on, Maul. Yeah, I thought I won't use the basic there just to try and whittle them all down. Right, that should be 100% turn meter. Funny how I suddenly lost turn meter. None of these lot have got abilities that nick turn meter, so how did I go from 100 to whatever that might be? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot I like about this raid. I've heard some people being very harsh on it, and I'm like, there are things I don't like. I think they could do with tweaking a few things, but I know they won't. So it's like, there's no point in talking about what could be done, because the only things they've ever altered are things that would benefit the player and shouldn't. If we're talking about, like, say, C-3PO and End, or the potential fix for B2 here. So it's where I'm just very cautious. It's like, I'm not anticipating positive changes. Alright, that one's taken a turn as well. Surprised B2 hasn't come already. Are you talking about like B2 in terms of the raid? Oh, right, yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking, oh, wait, what are we saying here? Okay, we'll go for that one. Yeah, I don't mind that. A little bit unfortunate as far as I need to wait a second. But we will be able to dispel. Oh no. Oh, we got the dispel ready. Oh, okay. Ah, you little bloody... Yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't even see Newt die once there. Yeah. I know I've got decent mods on them. I don't think they're perfect. I mean, Maul's a bit too slow for what he should be, but I think I've got decent damage on him and crit chance. Newt's a pretty speedy boy. And Sid's got a fair chunk of speed on him. Fair chunk of potency. So we should be okay. And I got Max Scoria last time. Hello there, Rebel, by the way. Like I say, it just feels like the RNG. Yeah, sure, Kit, no worries. I am pretty much sure there that Maul didn't crit, even though I've just said he's got crit chance. Yeah, that's fine. There's a bit of me that's thinking you'd want to mod Newt to be tanky. Like, less about potency and more about just being a thick boy. Maul's relic full. He's just C requirements, so I do need to beef him up. Alright, what have we got here? Bonus turn. Okay, that's one. Go there. I wish there was a way of clearly telling who's about to take the next turn. You know, like they aren't all the same. That'll do. Alright, we're going to stop one of them from putting the shield up. I'm focusing on the wrong one immediately. That's fine. I was going to say, he cannot put his shield up. Go on, we'll do that. Yep, sorry, Newty baby. Alright. So we're back in the sky. This one's alright, so we can do burst ability. Both the staps are about to take turns. Okay, that was good. Okay, very good. Use the stats straight out the gate. Okay, we take a turn. Let's go there. Some decent damage there, cool. Feels a bit like Sidious from the Assault Battle. Okay, stop you from taking a turn. Okay, we'll deal with this one then. Slow down. Don't, you bloody shit. Okay. I think the hope here has to be that we're just too tanky for them to kill. This one will come out first, so we just gotta hope we're ramped up enough when the time comes. Oh, hang on, that one came out first. That was a surprise. Right, I'll do that because I don't know if there's some benefit. Oh, you little bloody... Put my heart in my mouth. Alright, what's this ability? Bonus turn. Right. If I recall correctly, this third ability is good for getting the bonus turn. Well, good for the bonus turn in the sense it's hard for them to land things. And if I've done my numbers right, we're on the last wave, so we've just got to win now. Yeah, they had 2 bonus turns. So we did bonus on wave 1. Like, you know, the first space wave. And then the third ability for the final one. Like I say, I think we're actually in a good spot now, relatively. If they just let me take a freaking turn. Oh, come on. That's it. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Ow, wow. Wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, I haven't actually got to this point before, so this is it. Well, I say this point before, as in a solo maul situation, which is what this is looking like it would need to be. And a healing immunity certainly looks bad. This is just a beating and a half. There's no one that looks extremely squishy. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah, we're getting that very slowly. This is the beauty of the enrage system in this raid. If you do get to the final wave, you win. Assuming they can't kill you. Alright, that one will be ready. There we go. Good time for the song end. They are broken. Makes me laugh how there's like a bunch of bombardiers in the background, all very low res. As if he said, we'll just try and mask them in the background a bit just so you can't tell it's the same model. But yeah, there's a bad way of getting 900k that. As soon as I can get my Mole's relics up, I'll be able to do the other one as well, I'm sure of it. Actually, saying that. Ooh, hang on, that was a bit of a weird one. We got 20 minutes until my payout hour starts. Still got a bit of climb to do on Crimson, as you probably saw. Yeah, I mean, personally, I don't mind the mod swapping because I was doing it for Endor anyway, so for me, it's kind of par for the course. I think the newer tunes are a bit frustrating because last time it was pretty much just Leia and Drogon that were the must-haves. And I'm saying Drogon quite loosely because I think Drogon was just nice because, you know, there was a justifiable reason to take him to R8. Whereas, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of new things here, you know. Okay. $900k does seem good for the relic full max level I'm at. I'm really hoping that with Maul, once I get into R7, it's just going to be a formality. Yeah, the time for the battles doesn't help as well. I mean, I do wish there was a way around it, but I think the most convenient way is just if you've got potentially full auto situation, which I think is just the army, I think. That is a good thing. I don't think I've got many. I mean, if I just move my cam. Yeah, I haven't got a full Relic 9 ready yet. I'm gonna have to start hoarding at some point. I mean, that's why my JML's just R8 here. But yeah, I'll get there. I mean, I'm finishing off Lord Vader right now, if I just narrow that down. So, we've got, what, 6, 7 done? So, we're in the final stretch of the Lord Vader farm. I mean, it's what? One more out level for Zam, and then there's no more 7s, so it's just 4 5s. Sorry, 5 5s and a 4, which isn't that bad. So I'm hoping I can get these done, I'm going to say optimistically by mid-August. For about a month's time, but we'll see. I want to try and get Lord Vader and Royal Guard up to R9. And then, if I'm doing that, I need to justify doing a whole bunch of other R9s like JML, the Leviathan R9s, which I've just neglected. So, yeah. I'm going to need to really start upping my R9s. I should probably add I currently don't have any R9s. I have enough brains for 5 and keypads for 4 for Queen Amidala and Co. plus JML Adrad in the next 6 months. Definitely sounds an expensive year. I mean, on my main, I've said I'm going to do Queen Amidala and the Bros. I think they've got to collectively go up to R9. Those two for the Assault Battle and Queen Amidala just to complete a trio, but man, just saying that out loud, it feels so expensive. And I'm not talking monetary, I'm just thinking crystals. Okay. That's the bronzium wire, and I'm guessing some bet as well. I've got a bit of bronzium still. Let's do that. I always feel like I'm running out the carbonites more. Oh, okay. Our basics, that would be a waste otherwise, I think. We'll heal what we can here. Yeah, I think we go for that. Some very funky moves there. We'll take what buffs we can. Okay, that's pretty good. We are going to lose Iden here. Oh no, it wasn't Iden. Wow. Okay, I mean, that's kind of good. I'd rather not lose Iden, but... So yeah, I'll take it. I always buy the 500 crystal packs for them. Yeah, I do myself. Well, at least when I've got the crystals in my ledger. Right now, I felt very crystal shy. What's my tally here right now? Is it 1,000 or less? Yeah, I've got 1371. I think on my main, I'm in the low hundreds. I need to do my fleet climb for certain there today to make sure that I get my 400 in. Okay. I did mark down what my other team comps were. Here we go. So this is the Gear 12 tier, I'm guessing. Yeah, by the way, I've heard the bronzium ones are terrible. For whatever reason, the rates are a lot worse. Yeah, we got more. We got the 900. So, that's something. We'll do the AoE. There we go. Potency up should really be killing them in a second. Alright, we're going to do that because I think that decreases cooldowns. Alright, that is beautiful, isn't it? Alright, focus, staff, what's this? Debuffs, okay. You know, Luminara and Kit, they do very little in this game, so it's fun just seeing them actually do things. Although it still makes me wonder why they gave Luminara an Omicron that doesn't really synergize with anything. Well, I just hope they come out with something for her by the time the raid ends. Oh yeah, it definitely feels like a whale raid. I mean, I feel like I've managed to keep up to a degree just by the fact that I was farming these things knowing it was going to be important, but it doesn't make it nicer. It's just something that you're tolerating more. Alright, back in space. Similarly a good one. We don't need to heal up, so I think I will just aim that over there. Right, these counters should just wreck them. Oh, one AoE from Yoda. Alright, potency up, keep that true damage coming out. Go on, let's get the Droideka. Alright, Plo, in you go. And AoE, bye-bye to you all. I love it how that command droid then essentially said, I'm taking a bonus turn, and Yoda says, so what? I'm easily amused, I tell you. Alright, final one. We haven't had the bonus turn at any time, so that's good. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think it's very RNG based. I mean, I've had the RNG here, so I'm taking what I can get, but I know what you mean. You don't always get it, so it really does feel bad when you don't. It doesn't help right now that I could... Well, saying that, we have got potency up. That's a lot buff, so that's kind of nice. I forgot about that. I was thinking Kit needed a turn, but I don't think he does this second. Do that. I mean, look at that. That was easy. Absolutely mental, that. Alright. This is the level of investment I've put into my Gungans here. I will try and give them some investment, but for now they're pretty much a team where I'm saying, can I at least do one wave of this? I apologise for that moment then. I know just watching people when we've been doing the Raven mission and seeing them get bad RNG when I've had good or vice versa, it never feels good. It's where RNG can be so cruel. It's where I love anything that's got a repeatable strategy. And it definitely feels like they've avoided that being the case here. I mean, you think about Leia and Endor, even if you had to remod, it was a repeatable strategy. Okay, so we've got 15k, that's fine. Be nice to get more, but I'm not crying about it. Can I focus on DDK? Okay, we lost Phalanx. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I will agree with that. You know, it's like with Luminari, you know it's based on potency up and true damage, so the mechanics of the raid are fairly straightforward. By the way, 26k out of 300, that is pretty rough. But again, I'm full auto him. I think there's not much to these two teams. Yeah. I mean, I think this is where I'm very concerned about the future of the game as far as it can verify for our guild. I don't know if anyone else is having similar issues, but a lot of people are quitting, and it's coming down to just the amount of time it takes to do things. You know, and you add in the fact that fun is an issue as well, and if people don't find like a raid fun or a new game mode fun, or I say a new game mode like a TB thing or whatever, there's just no reason to actually carry on. And I feel so sorry because we've lost a few good members lately, and you can't really just pick people up and hope they'll do the same job. You know, it's tough. Yeah, I'm assuming they carried on. They picked it back up though. It's not like they stopped. Because it was, didn't they say they were just going to stop for 3 months or something? And to my knowledge, it had very little impact in terms of the wider community. Yeah. I mean, that I don't like. I know they're given additive drops, which do help. It's the only reason Temen's got any of these things nearly done, if not done. But I dislike the fact that they are forcing you to go in a direction, because it means I just cannot backtrack to an older farm. If they're giving light spit bundles out for them things, fair enough, then I will spend on it. You know, I don't like that, but it's something I will consider. But when it comes to my free-to-play, I'm screwed. Yeah, that's what I remember. They said they'd reevaluate, but I never heard them make a claim that they were stopping. If anything, I'd have thought that there'd been a bit of an exodus from the guild if they were full-time stopping. Just with them being a big guild, you know. Okay, I didn't get over on that one. I don't know why I was worried about focusing fire, then I haven't done it on half of them. I feel so sorry, by the way, for B1 in this raid. B1 is literally just a useless sticking droid. It just sits there and takes every hit from an AoE and dies. I don't know. It's where I feel like they need to put a B1 mechanic into the Separatist kit, just so that whenever you're using it, it wouldn't just die straight away. I'm saying straight away very loosely. I know it wasn't that, but it always feels like that. Maybe something like for every droid that gets taken down, B1 battle droid gains 20 stacks of B1 battalion. I'm probably being too generous with the amount of stacks there, but you get my principle. Just give him some sort of rejuvenation. Especially when you're not giving him the normal leadership as well. You're either giving him more. Actually, no, you're not giving him more, because Maul doesn't work with lead here. So you're probably giving him Newt, or you're doing the B2 cheese, which they say they don't like. Where's my mouse? Can't see it. There we go. Come on, can we get this done before we get to final wave? %93. 96. Don't think we're going to get there before they enrage. Oh, we did! Hey! So they could still beat us, but they haven't enraged. I still don't think they have. Usually the shields have to be down for the full enrage to trigger. Yeah, so we should be good. Because yeah, the shield down means we get buff immunity and heal immunity and all that lot, don't we? When you think about it though, the Gungans, they were pretty much built up from the ground to do this raid. I mean, when they did the kit that brought the Gungans out, I was thinking, is it going to be a Separatist GL because of this? Like, you're thinking of the going to bring something in so it feeds into that line of, you know, ooh, we've got a counter to the new GL, but no, they just want to give you a raid mechanic team. That was a bit disappointing, I'm not going to lie. I like Ahsoka, I'm not against it being a GL or anything like that, but I do think it's a shame that the principle of the Separatists not getting a GL is a bit disappointing. I don't think I get max here. I just don't think we've got enough damage output. Unless we can pull a rabbit out the hat and get this droidker out. Yeah, I completely agree. Stab's on my favourites list, but again, I just haven't had time to build it. A Lord Vader farm just saps all your time to farm other things up. Well, I'll correct myself, I'm doing Lord Vader, but my secondary farm, if you like, has been Bo-Katan. And I've got Paz and Caloran to gear 12, so yeah. Yeah, that's my thought. If they can't kill Magna, we have got a chance. Because B2 will keep spamming them. When's GAC? I've got to do my fleet climb still, but we are in the payout hour, so within the next 57 minutes, hopefully. There we go, put the clock on the screen. I only started doing this because I was between battles. Although at this rate, it could end up taking the full hour. Interesting score breakdown. I mean, you think, right, Droidka really should be nuking these lot. How many turns they take? Droidka should be building that many stacks of charge up that it's just ridiculous how much damage he puts out even at gear 12. Oh yeah, exactly. I'm just saying, you know, in principle he can do it. Would be nice if we gained more of those assists though. There we go, another one. The irony as well, if you build Droid Croak for speed, you don't get the effect, do you? Even though I bet they would still take a gajillion turns. It used to be that if you want to get droid curve fast enough, you just had to get into 230, I think. I think it was 230, and then with the 25 or 50% speed bonus, I can't remember what it is. He used to like be the first one in the Mandalorian team to go. Just makes you wonder if there's any merit of trying that in this. Alright, there's the roly-poly. Just 4 more of these, folks. Three more. Magnus just holding in here. Hey, 2 more. Mary J, was it you who got the Relic 9, Magna? I'll bring that up because I imagine that's nice in the raid. Assuming you were incentivized to also take your other droids up. That's how long it's been. It's forgotten that I've actually had the end cutscene. Unless it has to do that. Alright. We won't do another battle. Who's 9? Styles. Might have got my payouts wrong there in my head. Okay, this one looks fairly straightforward. I think it was last stream there was this talk of like secrecy with CG. And I think if there was one thing you could say, right, I'd like to know why they do certain things like change the portraits. Like, I don't feel like that's something that needs to be kept internal. You know what I mean? Like, couldn't they just say, yeah, we're trying to tweak them all for a reason? You know, it doesn't have to be something that you keep to yourselves. I know they got memed on a while ago when they kept posting about the art department. But I think context is important in the sense that at the time, I think there was some controversial things people were doing, so people didn't want to hear about art. Whereas, I think when things are pretty chill, we don't mind. Especially when there is an art-related change, you know, it's like, it would be pretty cool to get an idea of why certain decisions are being made. Let's do that. Hey up, Howie, how you doing? I mean, I've just been doing it myself. Best way I can phrase it, right? I don't mind it. I think it's alright as far as actually the mechanics. I don't mind the RNG too much. I think what people have been saying, I do agree with, it's a bit long. I mean, just then try and take down that final wave. Granted, it wasn't a great team I was using, but still, you're thinking, God, can we just rush through this a bit? So there is that element that I don't like. But other than that, there's not too much that I'm too bothered about. You know, I feel like you get raid RNG anyway. You know, even going back to, say, the Sith raid, back before we had Slacker and all that lot, there was always elements of RNG, weren't there? So I think it's just sometimes we do forget these things. But I'm not finding it too bad myself. I think it's just one of those where I kind of wish there was a bit more of a gap for the newer players, personally. I mean, it's like you've just said there, you're getting 11 mil, congrats to you. I think I just wish that it was a bit easier for those who can't even get score on the board. The commander can make RNG rough. I mean, I've got one more run here. It's base tier. But I look and I think this is kind of what I was expecting going into this. You know, I thought it's going to be different to Endor. And in that way, it hasn't disappointed. You know, it's certainly been a change. And to be honest, I think it was needed a little bit. I think Endor wasn't anyone's cup of tea. So I think it has mixed things up. Whether it's for the better, I don't know, but... Can I just add, by the way, I find it odd that my R2 and all of these is just left behind. I might have to just throw R2 on the Gungan team. Feels weird that he's just doing nothing. Like before, I'm full autoing. I'm sure there is a correct way of doing this, but I'm like, it's base tier. I don't think it's going to matter too much. There we go. Just keep trying to focus on the Droideka or the Star. I mean, I think Calrenbeck's probably the trickiest team to try and use in general. There's obviously a team comp and strats to use with it, but I don't think it's the easiest one to get around. Was this the one that could recover? No, this is the one. Yeah, let's do that. Very harsh if you don't have Cam, Queen, or... Yeah, Cam's the rough one for me. I mean, you can see mine here. I'm, what, 5 stars, what, gear 8? So, I'm not really getting much here. But to a degree, I expect that. You know, I didn't come into this thinking, right, I'm going to get a brilliant score. Yeah, I mean, the Lumi team, I got the Lightspeed bundle, so they're at R5. Or at least the ones that I need are R5. But I don't think I could justify taking any of those from the bundle up to R7 just to improve my score. It's just not worth it. It's funny, by the way, I said I was going full auto this and I've decided to play manual because it's just a little bit more efficient. It felt like Cam was just too likely to die if it didn't. Okay, DDK. mean, you think, right, I'm doing the 300, I'm doing tier 0 here. And I've got R7, R3, R5. It's a bit overkill, this, to put it mildly. Yeah, it's just stealth. I think the one thing as well with the raid, right, and I said this before, it's the idea that it will go away soon enough. You know, they're on very short life cycles, so they aren't going to fix anything or change anything. So I think with that in mind, it's just something we've got to grind our teeth through. You just hope they sort of get the idea of what the community are feeling with it, because if they keep pumping them out like this, people will just start leaving in mass numbers. You know, they're already exits as it is, so I just hope they learn before more people leave. Right, what's this? DDK. Okay, the ability block over there is nice. Are we assuming that this is like Crate and the next one will be like Endor with that logic? I mean, it wouldn't be surprised if the next raid's Ahsoka related. Something to do with Peridia. I found Crankle bad myself, so I actually enjoyed the transition. Yeah, I didn't mind Endor, obviously. Felt like I was getting a decent score on both my accounts there, whereas it's certainly a lot lower over here. Now. Alright, I think Cam's going to die here. Yeah. Let's go and hit all our numbers. We're at 89% as well, so it's looking a bit rough. Let's hide Caloran, just see if we can save him from an early death. $92. One more. Okay. 97. Alright, we got it before the shield. Still a damn good chance they'll kill us whilst the shield's up, but let's just see how we get on. I'm not even too bothered if I don't get the 300k. I just want to get as close to it as I can. Yeah, Caloran's gone. And we got an evade just to make that a bit worse. Alright, one down. Even though these two are the highest rallies on the team, I don't think they've got enough in them to take out all these. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think that was the whole point. I remember saying this back when Endo was running. I don't think they wanted people to be full auto in it, but because they didn't want to rework the raid, they just let it happen. And I think that's what's going on here. They're not going to rework it to make it easier. They're essentially just course correcting what they did with Endo. I mean, you look here, I'm trying full, well, I say full auto, I'm trying auto wave and I'm getting wrecked. It's just not something you can reliably do. It goes back to the whole thing of metrics. They want, like, well, I assume they want people to be playing the game. You know, and I think even they might have recognised that time on full auto isn't the same as actual time. I can't agree then. I can't. Crankor I found noxious. I mean, being a raid, you know, in terms of like the original pit raid, I didn't mind it, but I just found the difficulty level obnoxious. I just look and I think it wasn't even one of those that was fun. You know, it's just a case of, all right, phase one, all right, we'll send these teams in, you know, and it was just really drab. We had GLs. By the end, we were doing quite well with the raid. It's just one of them things where I just found it very boring. In the end, I was just sending in random teams just to make sure I got my score. Yeah, I mean, I had Slacker during the raid. I think I was using it in phase one with the... I can't remember, it was Slacker, Crew, Hook, Swat, and Fu. Now Shaq's almost indestructible here. Yeah, I think I got a JMK late on with my free-to-play account. Let's go here. It's like I say, it just wasn't my cup of tea, Cranko. I get the idea of the multi-phase raid. I actually missed that. I think it was better than what they're doing now with waves. To a degree, I didn't even mind Freight Dragon compared to these waves they're doing. It's just... yeah, I think they have lost something in terms of taking away the boss to fight. Well, not even the boss, because you could argue the droids are bosses, but... you know what I mean? There's, like, something you're building up to. And I do think the lack of rewards in the raid is a bit annoying as well, like a specific reward. as much as I didn't want Rowlet 10, if it had been in the Naboo raid, I would have understood it, because I'd have been like, right, you're trying to put something in there to make us do the like Rowlet 9 tiers and all this lot. So I think that is something you would actually understand them gaming, as if to say, right, if you want Rowlet 10 materials, you're going to have to build up enough R9 teams to get it. Or at least one R9 team. You know, I could actually understand the logic behind that from a money perspective. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I don't like either of these. Yeah, I mean, I think that's definitely true about the numbers being high. I mean, you just look at the Naboo raid, the number of times you just get turn meter lapped, it's ridiculous. Not just that, but how long it takes to take down a B1. You know, they didn't really think that through. In all honesty, they should have reduced the health and protection on it, but made it so that the actual damage we did had more of an impact on enrage and all that kind of stuff. Make it a shorter raid for time, but actually make the time you add more important, if that makes any sense. Alright, I think we're out here. Alright, that was a miss. And this is where we die. Right, time left I could really do with picking up the pace a bit, so let's refresh, let's put Prof back in. Hey up, Ada, how you doing? So, mate, you're talking on Discord about Hitman. It made me think to myself, I could do with doing some of them missions again for the first time on PC. A number of times you hear certain lines of dialogue, you get used to like all the little beats of the maps. Even if it's just Diana. Yeah, I didn't think that'd come in. But yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Yeah, if you get caught, it's it can get messy. You probably saw me on Freelancer recently, and yeah, you don't really want to get caught. Alright, hang on one sec. Oh, I know, I was trying to answer and I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Was called today, the call withheld their number. Okay, that's... I'll have to hope they ring back. Okay. It would be nice if you had some more of them, but I think the main gist is you want the suits rather than the disguises. You get some of the disguises in a custom-made look. Some of them, not all of them. In Sapienza, the hazmat suit, yeah, I do like that. This is the thing, right? I feel like I do a lot of my stuff nowadays just wearing my suit, so it's weird in a sense when I do go for the disguises. But that is a memorable one. The one I like as well on Sapienza is the oh, what's it called? The Plague Doctor disguise. That's just funny to walk around the town in. I don't think we're going for either of them right now, if I'm going to be honest, are we? My free-to-play guild here is going for the second box, and I don't really know what my main guild's on at the moment. Can have a look in the bin. I'm pretty sure it isn't anything that high, though, if we're being honest. Box 3. No, we're getting 1,500 tokens. Yeah. I'm curious how many people can score above. I'll tell you what. When this is done, I'm going to do a bot run a bot just to see what the averages could be. Yeah, I know where you're coming from, Kit. I think my biggest concern is when people are saying they don't like it, it's boring, and then they still don't do it. Because it feels a bit like throwing your toys at the pram a bit. Have I got this here? No, I still haven't installed the Discord overlay. Yeah, I mean, I know that we've been putting posts out saying what we need from each player. I'll say post, we put a infographic out. It's the one that Agnos did. I mean, I said that to you the other day in DM Kit, didn't I, about what benefit would you say there is with the droids? You know, and that's just me looking to improve my own score. That question of can I squeeze an extra couple 100k out, and how worth it is it? Right, we're okay here for a bit, so exit. Oh, pardon me. mean, I know for a fact I can't do more Newt Sid. Here we go. Let's just do a bot run. Yeah, so raise, battle and Naboo, effort, medium. Yeah, okay. See what that comes out at. Just while I'm here. That should be alright. Yeah, I know they're all requirements, just to be clear. It's just I haven't got Newton Sid. Yeah, it's why I got the Lumi one, to be honest. I thought, I know I'm not going to be able to pull my weight with the Sith stuff, so... Well, yeah, it's the Sith stuff, arguably. So I thought I'll make sure I'm pulling my weight with the Jedi. Oh. I'm planning it in the sense that I actually need time to do it. I mean, I think we can all agree they aren't really giving us time to stop and farm things right now. You know what I mean? Like on my account we're going to now, I'm working on Gungans, Queen Amidala, Bo-Katan, softly keeping my eye on GL Ahsoka, and then I've got a backlog of GLs I didn't get. It's where I'm really in need of a lightspeed bundle if they're going to keep going that way where you need to chase things. Because, for the record, I know that right now there isn't a reason we have to go for Bo-Katan, but it just feels like there will be. I mean, I think it was Arnold who was suggesting it, and I'm not saying it's true, obviously, but what are the odds that Bo-Katan will be a requirement for Ahsoka? And then you're thinking, damn, I should have gone for it. But yeah, this is what I'm working on here. Phalanx is now Relic 3, so just a small bump to go for get him done. Then the Gungans are done. Queen Amidala, I just need Karatech and some of these pieces, which are eluding me a bit. Ooh, speaking of the devils. There we go, that's that piece done. So yeah, just Karatech for her. At least get to gear 12. The Bo-Katan stuff's behind, but that's just because I haven't had time to work on it. Like I say, I'm pumping Karatech everywhere at the moment. I've got the Bad Batch down as shard farms just for the fact that I need to do something as a hard node farm. These two are going to be Cantina farms once I've finished this. So yeah, there's just a few things going on there. I mean, Bo-Katan's missing, but every other legendary I've got. I haven't got Raver. And I'm missing Lord Vader, JMK, and Seer. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's always been an influx of characters, you know. I think it's just that at the moment it feels like so many of them are needed instantly. It's not like you've got a moment where you can say, oh, I'll leave them at like level 1 for a bit and I'll work them out when the shards are farmable. It's like they're kind of needed with these marquees, and then not long after the marquees they're kind of needed elsewhere. You regret doing them on your ult? Is it because your guild's not getting Raver? Oh, what? Okay. I actually thought it was full auto, that. I just sworn I did that said anyway. Night Trooper, is that the actual marquee you're talking about? Or are you talking about something else? Like GAC? Okay, that sucks, to be honest. Oh, it's alright just suddenly changing your mentality, but it's like, kicking someone for that? No. Definitely not a good sign of a guild, that, in my opinion. You know, reflects badly on them. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about, Mary J. I just didn't know what context you were talking about. Like, I'm sure, have you taken it to R9 or something, or? Yeah, I didn't know what you meant by it. Yeah, again, I find that very old. It's like, it's a case of not even giving someone a chance to adjust. It's like, in the last year, my free-to-play guild has had to tweak things slightly because we were doing things too lackadaisically. So we had to tighten up entry requirements and all that kind of stuff, but it's one of those where people I've joined who don't suddenly just say, oh, by the way, you're gone now, you know. It's just we're a bit more careful about who we let in. I never really, well, I say I never really struggled. I didn't face the Padawan Obi-Wan Cron with Qui-Gon, sorry, with Padme. With Queen Amidala, I didn't face that more than once, I think. I think I might have faced it once and I just ignored it, to be honest. So I can't really comment on the actual Datacron with its intended owner. But I imagine Night Trooper's going to be annoying with DTMG. Yeah, I mean, as far as the Raver shards, I can feel the frustration because, yeah, I mean, I think my free-to-play's got 3 shards total of Raver. I've got 227 here on my main. We're just plodding along with it. It's frustrating. I'm actually quite impressed there. 5 battles and not budging. It's obviously doing decent. Yeah, I want to try and build Queen Amidala up. I mean, not necessarily just for 3s or anything, but she just seems like a very well-rounded toon right now. You know, the Datacron's obviously boosted her up, but I think outside of that, it'll be pretty useful. I was looking at the Omicrons earlier, and I was like, I could definitely see why this one is the one to go for. And the leader's the one that usually gets left behind. So, yeah, that's nice to see as far as ordering. Got Taran done the other day, so he's got Die Wild done. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, for some reason R2 got a click. Alright, we have stalled enough here, so let's get to GA. So, last round, we did lose, but it was by the draw of GP. We both scored 1994, so I was the lesser opponent, so I lost. Sucks to be the small one. But hey-ho, what can you do? So, let's have a look at the compare. Let's see what Itchy Bum Wasabi has got. Alright, that's a name and a half. I like it. So, we're ahead on GP. That's nice to see. Actually, we're quite ahead. Quite way ahead. It's, what, 1.2 mil? That's pretty solid. We are... Ooh, yeah, we're about 120... Sorry, not 120. 113 Zetas ahead. 5 Omicrons ahead. With 2 GLs behind, so GG Itchy. They've got one more relic unit than me. But I've got one more relic 5 plus than them, so very narrow margins on them too. Their mod score's not looking as good. I mean, I've got 74 25 pluses to their 30, 214 20s to their 84, and 349 15s to their 176, so we're looking good in the mods. But they've definitely got a lead on Datacrons. That is actually quite impressive. So, to their credit, they've gone heavy on the Crons. The only GL they're missing is Lil Vader. They haven't got Profundity. They haven't got Afra. They haven't got the Malicos or Bo. But they have got Padme. Well, they have got Queen Amidala, I should say. They don't have Maul. Or General Skywalker. Wow, that's a rare one. Okay, there's going to be a few gaps in the roster then that hopefully we can take advantage of. So let's see how we get on. Alright, defense review for any of you haven't seen it or have forgotten it. We've got Sortie, we've got Atbar, we've got Rex 5s, we've got Dash, Vandor, and Young Lando. We've got Finn, Hero Poe, and Zori, which I really need to change. Cheers, let me move my cam. There we go. And we've got Finn. Oh, I was just saying it wanted Finn, Hero Poe, and Zori. I really need to change that to Hero Finn. Hero Finn is available, I just didn't switch it. South we've got Sana, Lando, Kara. I've put Jabba on defense this round. We got Rey, Kat, Ben. We got Sky Guy with Arc and Echo. And we got Kira, Hondo, L3. Okay, what are we facing? Braver, Geos, Iden, Leia, and Gungans. Alright, respect. Yeah, it's a good cron. That's going to be a toughie. We've got Jabba to face. We've got Malgus. Queen Amidala with the bros. And the Padme Cron. Funny how I said that before. We've got Finn, Zori, Finn. And we've got Rey. Okay. A lot of things there I can say I don't particularly enjoy the thought of facing. Okay, let's try and put as much of that down as I can remember. So, Rey, Queen Amidala, Malgus, Jabba, Finn. Okay, the top ad boss. What else was there? One was Leia, I think, yeah. Leia Raver. It was Geos. And Iden. Okay, so there's some squishy things and some tough things, so it's definitely a case of striking the right balance here. On paper, Boss and Queen or Quad may concern me. I'm going penciling straight away Seer against Rey, purely because that's something I know I can do. But we may need to move it. It all depends on what 3v3 counters we've got. Alright, defending Datacron primary. Let's see what's beating this. Okay, so Bane can take it out. Leia can only do is 23% against it. Slacker with special forces is 68. That sounds about like what I was expecting. Certainly not what I wanted to see, but it is what I was expecting. So, I think it will have to be Bane, and we're going to have to hope that we can do it without a Datacron. I mean, if I actually filter for Bane, but go primary, exclude that, how's it looking? %, with Sat, although... Actually saying that, they were relicked. So it might be alright. Okay, let's go back to GAC. Let's go to Insight. Next one I need to look at is Boss. Let's check who's on the Boss team. Purple and Bombardier. And it is the Boss Kron. Yeah, that's about right, Aranya. How you doing? Okay, I cannot do Tri-Area. So the question would be, is it worth throwing Layer at it or gambling more with Adrad? Oh, I'm happy taking my time. Right now, I'm thinking we do trust Layer. I think Layer might have more of a chance. Blacker there. Malgus the Raver. This is where it gets funky again. We'd have to Afra the Jabber again, which didn't work last time. I need a way of getting Boosh. That's the thing. If I could one-shot the Boosh, I don't mind a clean-up with Rebel Fighters or something. I mean, tentatively, I'll put that there. I'll put that there. There. And there, for argument's sake. That's about all I'm getting right now. So, we'll wing it from there. But yeah. There's quite a few there I don't like the look of. Especially with 3 Relicates here. And it's damage reduction and tank revive. Alright, I'm back again. Let's check something out. Oh, headphones are dying. Okay, so we need a way of taking out Jabba. That's just the top and tail of it. I'm wondering if JML's got any legs. Yeah. Exactly. That's where my concern comes in. No Omicrons. Okay. Can we go back to boss? This goal is Crons on, yeah. Yeah, JML could do this. Let's just see how it looks. Would like to avoid Cal. So yeah, 100%. Okay, I'll be down for that. If we do... Let's just bring this back over as well. Take layer out of there. We could do... JML on boss. A layer mirror. And then slacker here. Oh, hang on, no, I still can't do that. Oh, hang on, okay, hang on. I'm getting there very slowly. Jednet, Rev, and JK Cal there. There we go. Yeah, that's the bottom line for me. If I can get Boosh out, we're fine. It's where Afra just blows in 3v3. I say that, she did win the round 1 for me, but that was I'd say a worse Put Cartel. Alright, 75% there. Yeah, I'm okay giving that a go. Okay. Alright, so Jabba. Light side. Plus 171. Come on, we'll go for that for now. Out of curiosity, is one of these a damage reduction one? Yeah, that one. Alright, we don't touch that unless we need it. Okay, we'll put that on R2. Burn for the DI. Okay. Regardless, we're in a cleanup, so that's the main thing here. Downside is this could take literally forever. Oh, saying that Drogon kind of disagreed. Alright, I kind of wish that I'd done more, but go on. That's just me being a tad greedy. Alright, that's the third revive. Okay, so we are going to lose some banners here, but better than losing. Oh, we didn't. Cool. 67. Okay, next one. Bane. That. Right. I think we do this to begin with. Okay. Next up. Let's do this. Revan, Cal. I'm gonna try Cam. Sometimes I just think it's because I like throwing Cam in. Yeah, I've got to admit, I didn't really check crons too much there. So I could definitely count myself lucky. We'll swap with Cam. We'll put some armor shred on Raven. Okay, we'll do the basic and that. Swap with Cal, who can then do a basic and swap with Cam. Okay, that was okay. Sorry, I'm pretty much just uttering things at the moment rather than describing what I'm doing. Not my best commentary. Let's do that. We'll mark Bastila. Oh, okay. Bastila gone, cool. Cool. Alright, 54. I will take that. Next up, Ufu time. Someone got the armor? 59.9. We'll go for that. Yeah, thankfully, thankfully we've done this one a few times. Oh, stretch. Armor pen, I think, is something that can get slept on. Even though it is the best stat right now. That and defense. Okay, Whirlwind. That dispel buffs? No, it's just this. Yeah, EP Starkill is definitely back on the menu. Okay, I don't mind that too much. It'd be nice if Thea could just give herself some buffs. Alright. Ooh, okay. Oh, nearly. Okay. Okay. $52 stacks. There we go. Ideally, we can get one more turn with Starkiller. I was hoping we could get one more turn and the Star Destroyer, but yeah, I didn't line that up well. Okay. So, final one here was CLS, wasn't it? I think we can do 3PO and Chewie. No. Just go for the vanilla. I mean, we've got a Dispel with Chewie to get to Suri. Yeah, let's go for... Ooh. No, we'll go for that. Okay, let's just get Finn. Okay, get the buff immunity there. Or not. Okay, one down. Just shrug. Ooh. Okay. Chill. Yeah, CLS is dead here. Alright, it is just Zori. There we go. Alright, bad banners, I'm taking the win though, because that just was not looking good. Ooh, okay. Old Ben. We've got Night Sisters, a Seer team. Bit weird seeing Seer without a Zeta, let alone an Omicron. We've got Ewoks, Old Ben with Jolie and Ayla, and some First Order. Okay. A very odd battle. Yeah, I mean that wasn't looking great at one point. I won't deny that. Okay, we got JML, JKL, and yeah, we'll go for Hoda. I really wish protection was a stat. Can we go for defense? We'll crit void even. Saying that, they don't crit, do they? Just realised. That's a waste. I'm really screwing myself a bit here because I haven't got any light side crons, so I've only got these two here pretty much. Go on, we'll go with that. It means I can't use anything with Padme, really, but I think it's just to give the team the extra oomph to make sure they get through this. Alright, shield generator dime. All hands on pump. Stun who we can. Yeah, no phalanx, that should help. Right, just try and get the ability blocks back on. Mainly the Kron I'm respecting here. I just know the boss Kron has been good. Yeah, Phalanx is definitely a 3's must. Maybe I hadn't got it. I mean, I know for myself I hadn't got Phalanx this round, so I started off with Nest and then they fixed the bug, so I switched to Phalanx but put it on the bat wall. Yeah, it might be 7-star, just not, you know, capable of having a Datacron. Again, that's why I switch walls. I was like, I don't mind a non-Datacron team being at my back, but I don't want it on my front. Okay, that was clean in the end, but I'm glad I overkilled it. This, we're going to Malgus. I don't know. Let me just bring this over a minute. Nothing down here. Nope. Okay. Attack with Malgus. And the lead is 3rd. Just want a general gist of what's better. 98. Oh, no. It didn't do it. So it's 50% versus 62%, so I think that's the clear winner. Go for Malak. Okay. Must be a nice feeling seeing Rey gain a hold like that, especially since the Datacrons have expired. And I know I'm not expecting much from mine now. Hey up, Peak, how you doing? Let's basic again. I'm assuming this is a... Yeah. Just checking I knew which Kron we were taking on. Alright, that's not too bad. Okay, good, good. Yeah, I've used that today, obviously, but I think it's just more efficient when you've got it available. Because Palps and Mara can do things on their own. I've got to say, Peak, we've been talking along those lines today. I mean, it's happened in the past of the game, so I don't expect CG to do anything about it, but it's sad to see when players and guilds are disbanding. It's like... It isn't good. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I mean, right now it's just demanding you go after new tunes, and it's such a such a demand as far as what you're willing to do. I mean, I'm overdue to do my review of my accounts on my YouTube channel. I usually would have done it by now. And I don't even know what I said 6 months ago or more I was going to do. But I'm betting miles off that. Okay, one more Raver. That is a lot. Alright, 57 here. I'm assuming that's 10.8 mil GP. Or you talking about your raid school? Oh, your raid school, right. Well, with the goalposts changing with the raids, I think it's very rough asking people to do things. I'm not saying I don't get it, but it's like, 1 minute you're saying, oh yeah, I'm capable of doing this, and then suddenly another raid comes out and it jumps up. It's like, that might be a bit more demanding all of a sudden. Where players really kind of get shafted. Alright, thankfully Bates can just take a few of these hits for us. Yeah, I feel like I'm on the polar end of that. I mean, we've lost a few members recently, like I've said, and recruitment's not something we're particularly relishing. We're looking internally. Okay, I thought I'd timed that better. Okay, good. Oh, I thought I got enough there. I don't think we ever lose this. It's just one that could drag out more than I'd like. Alright, we got rid of that. Let's take that 2 meter away. Pass that to Adrad. Yeah, take that 2 meter away again. Base it. And again. Pass that over there. We need a golem. There we go. Now it doesn't matter about Scout. It's a little bit disappointing that when Baze does his ability that flips buffs into debuffs, it's a bit of a shame that it doesn't turn stealth into death mark, or mark even. Still though, that's not bad. Alright, Geos. 1, 2, 3. I saw Arnold posted a video the other day about Darth Vader being good at the moment, and I'm like, I didn't watch the video just because I didn't have the time, but I was like, what Kron is he benefiting from? I'm guessing it's the attack of Kron with the bonus turns, but that is a wild shot in the dark. Level 6 support. Okay. Oh, opponent's attacking. Okay, Night Sisters. I'm thinking very carefully here because I don't want to upset Kit. I feel like Bounty Hunters are the safest play. I know Merrin will be doing her thing. Same principle as Saw. Ever Saw was great at the moment then. And what was that? Whenever a Night Sister ally is revived, okay. I do like trying to translate your messages as far as just going, okay, Kit's saying that this is good. Okay, we'll base it. Okay, let's go for Dak. Still got the... Actually, saying that though, Merrin hasn't. Yeah, that was quite literally me just spotting that Merrin was exposed. Don't want to expose you, Merrin. Alright, quite a lot of things that could go here. I'm just going to take a shot that the droids can powwow these. I suppose it depends if you're likely to be facing bad Rays. You know what I mean? Not everyone faces top opponents. Yeah, so Boba and Dengar are essentially there to keep AoEs up, keep the protection going. I get you. Ooh, hang on, hang on. I always forget about these beauties. Let's dispel that. All right. They aren't worth a holy. They're Ewoks. Well, I think that is true as well. I think I can say categorically this isn't a good season for me. My hope here is I've just got enough to dot them to death. The issue is Nisa keeps cleansing. Oh, come on now, that was just naughty. However this goes, they can't win, but they can get a hold for them, which is not what we want. Well, most of you want. Alright, 23 dots. She is dead, surely. Before she takes a turn, she is dead. Unless I am forgetting something in Ewok kits. Wow, she survived 30 odd dots. Yeah, I don't know if there was a cleanse and I missed it from Pathloop. I know we got one just now. I know, I'm waiting for it. I do. There we go, got the git. Right. See, once she's gone, it's easy. It's just that was a pain in the arse. I'll have to check the kit. I honestly thought that was something to do with a Datacron at one point, but maybe that is just Nisa. Where is she? No, I can't see anything there. Unless I'm missing something. Again, maybe it's here. Nah, I can't even see it there. Oh, you're talking about the defense, right? Okay. I thought we were talking about reduced health damage. Yeah, I knew that was TW, Aranya. I was just pointing it out in case that's what they were thinking. Yeah, if it was defense, I could understand that. Right. This is reasonably trashy, so... 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's not a logic I've ever thought through, but fair enough. Okay, so that could be a problem. Okay, armor shred again. We will do that just because I want to heal up Gear a bit. But a Daze. Nope, apparently no Daze. Just gotta work off raw numbers. That'll do. We'll go for that one. Alright, so get rid of Jolie, work from there. Alright, I think it'd be safe to say this has been a bit of an easy one. Any trips? Nope, all pretty straightforward for this fella. And this is a pretty squishy bat wall, so I'm grateful for that. We'll go Prof. Ooh, Anger Bat. 1, 2. Yeah, definitely kept a lot for offense. Actually, saying that, hold them back as well. Might as well try and maximize banners. Yeah, go ahead, shoot. Yeah, I mean, by my standards, I'd say this is one of the most efficient offenses I've had for a while, so I'm pretty happy with that. What's the auto... what's the story mission? Like, if you... What do you have to do in the story mission? Is that Barris? Oh, for a Gilded Cage. Okay, so how I recall you go about that one. Yeah, exactly, the camera operator. You have to get his disguise, so he's in the Shisha Cafe. Once you've got his disguise, you meet up with his Oppo, who's under the arch by the consulate. You go for the meeting, but then you essentially have to separate yourself from the crew, get upstairs, and you can drop a moose on him. Have you not gone to his Oppo, the woman under the archway? Because that could be why. Okay, Yeah, I can't say I've ever heard of that. I'll have a look on my console in a bit, just see if it's bugged on there. Because you're on PS5, aren't you? Yeah, so like I say, I'll have a look, just see if it's a bugged quest or if it's maybe just a little bit of weird execution. I said it before, there's a bit of me that wants to retry some of these missions just to see how they're playing now. Yeah, no problem. If you drop me a clip, I can have a look at it. Like, at least I can see if there's anything obvious. It doesn't sound like it from what you said. It does sound a bit buggy. Okay. All the sevens, 77. We'll send in Brawnia. Scratch that, I think. We do Negotiator here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about anyone else. I've not found it easy doing the hundreds this time. I think my crystals have just been really badly hit. That was a misplay. Yeah, sorry, Nicholas. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, no worries. If anything, I feel like Hitman was my game before this, so yeah, it'd be nice to hop on and have a look. Yeah, I've definitely felt a bit of that. I mean, I've gone for a few as far as you see a set coming, you're like, okay, I'll go for this one or this one, but it's really tricky in this one to get certain level 9s. Yeah, and I'm not even Cable 1, so that as well. Alright, 74, that's not too bad. We got 77 first, so 74 is good. And then we can do this. Okay, bring in Defender. Load of buffs. Let's steal all them. And we're going to turn into a one-woman wrecking machine. Oh, okay, 75. I think that's safely my most efficient GAC in a long time. 2074. I cannot remember actually being this efficient in donkeys. And after a few iffy rounds, I'm glad for that. Yeah, nothing too bad around here. Okay, so I'm actually going to leave this screen on for a minute because I'm just going to nip out the room for a few. So I will put the BRB on, and when I'm back, we'll start Crimson. Well, we'll see if this guy's done any more. Then we'll go to Crimson. So yeah, BRB.
You were just standing there with the wind in your golden hair. Didn't know your name, but I could feel it with every heartbeat. Every time that our eyes would meet. Didn't know back then. And even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think that we could be together. Am I living in a fantasy, or is this for real? Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. For someone like me. For someone like me. For someone like me. For someone like me. I don't know what you see in me. I'm not good for you, can't you see that I will drag you down? Here at the bottom, I hope that you finally see I'm not good enough. And even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think that we could be together. Am I living in a fantasy, or is this for real? Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. For someone like me. For someone like me. For someone like me. For someone like me. And even in my wildest dreams, didn't think that we could be together. Am I living in a fantasy, or is this for real? Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me.
Alright, we're back.
Never thought that you could fall for.
Looks like they've done one or two more hits since I've been gone.
Could fall for me. Never
Yeah, they're just going on a sortie.
fall for someone like me.
Nothing else at the back yet.
That you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. For someone. Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could
There we go.
for me. Never thought that you could fall for someone
Alright, how's this looking? Has he actually knocked it, or
like me. For someone like
still involved? Saying that, sortie is a long one.
someone like
Okay, with that in mind, I am going to set up WatchBot. Let's go here, man. Your opponents have lost to Ray. I'm a bit surprised. I see he's been doing alright for me. Are you still in the chat kit, by the way? I know you might be lurking. What am I on here for? Oh, that's it, WatchBot. Yeah, no worries. It's only about the raid. There we go. Watchbot set up for Itchy Bum Wasabi. Gotta love some names. Yeah, I'm going to say I did a bot chat before, just while I wasn't on the game. Just got the numbers back. So, our estimated amount for the raid is 103 million, according to WookieBot, which can be a bit iffy. I mean, it suggests some teams that really won't get the numbers it'll get. But you look and you think, okay, there's a couple who've just been nowhere near. We got 48 last time. The estimate's 103. Bring that up because it's like, I'm curious how big the gap is. Yeah, I mean, I didn't actually know offhand what the next box was, so if 90 is the next box, yeah, it's a fairly big jump. Well, I say a big jump in terms of activity. Yeah, so we're on the 22.5. Which is pretty bad. So really, we should be at least shooting for the 67.5 as a bare minimum. But 78.5 and 90, that would get us back to where we were. Yeah, okay. I think it's literally a case of just pushing it a bit into... I'll have to put ping out. I know for myself, I left my hits late this time because I knew I was going to be doing the raid... not the raid, the... I wanted to try and get my gun guns up to Relic, but I didn't get Phalanx there in time. Yeah, with Jar Jar it'd be better if people have been going for it. There is that as well, sure. I'm not even denying that. Right. GA. So, I did mention it last round. Laxa, no Tiv involved. They didn't attack again, so it was like Kit was playing their account. I mean, I'll take it because I did need crystals, but I did tilt. I'm not gonna lie, I did tilt. So, yeah, I didn't really deserve that win in all honesty, but I'm going to take what I get. So, let's see what we can get here. We're up against Jaboy Jon Snow. This is my free to play now. So if those 13 people under 300k can at least get higher scores. Yeah. I'm assuming that's where the Just Your message is going. Right, I'm just going to read on with this. So, we're a bit behind on GP. It's just over 10 million to 10.8. Behind on Zetas, 239 to 288. Behind on Omicrons, that's a bit rough, by 8. 3GL's behind, no surprises there. 154 to 209 Relics. If we look at the Relic 5s, again behind, 127 to 171. We are ahead on speed scores, although 15s we are behind, so that's nice. Oh, sorry, it's nice on the other two, I should say. Datacrons, I think I would give them the edge, just marginally. They're missing Leia, but they've got everything else. They haven't got Afra, they haven't got Zori. That's been a big miss for them the last couple of weeks and months. They haven't got Third Sister like myself, they haven't got Bo-Katan or Jar Jar, they have got Queen Amidala. We've got Cal. They don't have Leviathan, so that's nice to see. Okay. That is Maul, so they've got Maul. DTMG. 269 Savage, that's odd. That's a very fast scout trooper as well. So a few odd ones here. Yeah. And again, I do know where you're coming from, Kit. I mean, I think this is one where I'm curious what other guilds, what people from other guilds think here, but for ourselves, we've been making progress in Rise of the Empire. And I think at times there is this issue of someone starts pulling the weight, but then you kind of have a reluctance to let them go because they've got important platoons. And I'm not saying that should dictate, because obviously that's activity versus inactivity. But it's one of those where, like for instance, I'm not saying this is the case, but say it was Lobot or something, you know, something relatively niche that someone got like Relic 7 or whatever. It's not the quickest of things you can just go, right, I've got my Relic 3, I'm going to take it up to R7, because it means you've got to pause what you're doing. So, not to mention, I think myself, I could have 10 platoons, so I can't always guarantee I could do it. But if you know, someone else could, not the point, just the general principle, you know, people will have platoons to do anyway. So, one of those where you look and you think, how much inactivity can you overlook if there is an important platoon? And I'm not even saying there's someone in mind for that. But I know it is something that I can understand if it's a difficult reason to move someone on, because it's like you kind of need them. I don't know. Like I say, that isn't the case here. It's just something that is in my head. And also if you boot multiple players as well, because boot multiple players and you are really losing a lot of platoons in one go. Okay. So they haven't hit fleet, but they've done everything else. Okay, this isn't the worst level 6, but the level 9 is still annoying. So it's Queen Amidala, Padme, Padawan Obi-Wan, Starkiller, Lord Vader with Royal Guard and Maul, Malgus with Malak and Bastila, and then JML, JKL, and Hoda. And tanks start the battle with damage immunity. Again, that's not the worst. Could dispel it. We've got Qui-Gon, Anakin, and Mace. Bosk, Zam, Boba. We've got Rey, Ben, Holdo. I think that might be a holdover from the last Datacron set. GG, B1, and B2. And Geos. Alright, first question. 268 there, that takes Anakin up to what? 298? I haven't forgotten a secondary speed bump, I don't think. Yeah, just 30 speed, so in theory, Bad Batch should do that. I think Starkiller can do that. Alright, I'm just going to take some pot shots at the moment. You guys are going to hate me. I have not done Bad Batch in 3v3, so I do want to just verify the best team. I'll go back to you guys are going to hate me. Nuke B1 Django is something I've done in the past. Bad Bye, Aranya hates it. Echo attack. Any benefit to the other one? I'm guessing not. No, low win rate. I think I've actually got. I can't do that. If I remember right, let me check my sappies. Oh, I've got these two, but I haven't got Django. All right. Right, let's do that. Looks like it. Okay, this ain't good then. Okay. Yeah, probably. 1-2 anyway. It's a funny thing trying to work out what I can just throw away. Yeah, I mean, you've seen that happen to me in the past as far as Chimera failing. It's certainly not nice, but I think it's just one of them things that can happen. It all depends where RNG is for you on the day. What speeds are we looking at here? 290. 291. That could be pretty quick. Oh, quick enough that I wouldn't want to chance it. Maybe Give May could do it. But saying that, I've got a decent... I've got a Padme here that I can use with Kenobi, so it's like, do I really want to waste Give May? Maybe something like this? Some Jedi team? Like these three? Yeah, they could be a good option. Yeah, I mean, I know for myself here I've got Chimera and I've got Profundity, but I didn't always have those two. Yeah, if we could get Bulba under control, that'd be nice. Okay. Great. I think we do try Star Killer again. With the Datacron set gone and the fact that they put Holdo there, that's a couple of things that you think, alright, that should be okay. We'll use this Crom. I haven't actually seen that, to be fair. I mean, I can understand some logic there with the Ahsoka, but not one I've heard about. Saying that, I don't really have built up Marauders yet, so I can't say I've really experimented. I like the fact that you consider a ship war of attrition a victory. Ooh. Let's get rid of that crit immunity. Okay. Okay, that was unfortunate. Alright, so much for that. And I think this is where the round ends, because I've lost 2 battles already. They didn't drop 1, so I'll carry on for a bit, but I do want to put it on paper. I think we've lost already. You know, 1 battle dropped, you think, alright, maybe I can be efficient and make up for it, whereas, yeah, I'm kind of out now. That's just bad banners. Okay. GG. Let's get Wampa in. Scroll past Wampa. How dare I? There we go. It might do, but I haven't got special forces built here. Or the Crom. Okay, can we get some healing immunity? Thank you. Let's just go with that. You know, I have said before that I do like playing the game. I think it's such an underrated aspect of actually playing the parts of the game you enjoy. You know, like I've got this brilliant beast of a character, and rather than just automatically thinking, right, let's just skip through this, you know, actually just wanting to play it a bit. I'd say I've got this image of a meme that says checks out. Did I use Vader? No, he's here, he's chilling. Right, can we just throw some cobblers together so Vader can nuke these? would like the Lumpacron here, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine it just ups the viability of the team by quite a bit. Let's stop you bringing back the Brute. We don't want you yeeting anyone. Alright. Yeah, I remember you showing me the nest one the other day. I did think it looked good. Alright, so we've got FOTP Army, Iden, Mon Mothma with Brogan. We've got Adrad, and we've got Atbar. So let's see if we can get some banners back at this point. Again, I do think it's beyond us a bit, but let's just see what we can do. So I suppose the question here is with C, what is the minimum he needs to win? And I assume it's just what? What for the weapon tech and just have at it. Alright, so Knight Luke's already lost his protection. Master Luke has. Well, that's a bit of a shame. Goodbye, my little green friend. Alright, 55. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3. Right, goodbye, Mole. I know the prevailing logic there might be go for Royal Guard because he's got the tankiness about him, but I was just like, I don't want Mole walloping me. I think sometimes people do underestimate certain crons. Like in each set, I think there is one that is sneaky. You know, people don't go for it. If the, you know, like when you have these farming guides, people are like, "Oh, okay, I'll skip that one." But I do think there are some that are sneaky good, not like top tier good, but if you've picked it up and you've got the tunes for it, it can actually be alright. I think we need a degree to get through it. I've just realised I used Bane last time, didn't I? I got my counters mixed up then. I thought this is what I used on Padme, but it was Bane. So, whoops. Like I said, I was already out of this one, so not the worst thing. Not the best, but not the worst. Okay, I think it'd be safe to say JML's not looking too hot right now. No Aranya. I mean, I have just pretty much said this. I got my counters mixed up. Okay, just base it. I was reading chat a bit, but I wouldn't say it was the reason. I just got my counters mixed up in my head. Alright, drain. There we go. Yeah, way too many drops here, so we ain't, you know, just to keep it in everyone's mind, we're not winning this. But still, it would be nice to go out with a bang. To be honest, that's pretty much it. I've had 2 rounds this week where I've pretty much done nothing, so I do need to get some credits in the bank. Alright, the Datacron's definitely doing its part here. 1, 2. Could do with Rex getting some turn me, sir. Didn't even get the words out. Feels like a weird war of attrition as far as doubt and fear. Alright, 51. Again, terrible banners. Starkiller. Alright, now I'm having regrets about Wampa. Yeah, I don't think I've got an actual counter here. I try it. I don't think I've ever tried a Star Killer, though. Like I say, it's just a counter I've not tried this. I wouldn't mind, I don't really feel like I got the full benefit of that Sidious Cron. Like I got one season out of it, maybe. In 3v3 it was brilliant, in 5v5 it did next to nothing. Bane's still doing Bane things. Not like he's dead. Ooh. Okay, I don't like that for Trier. Ow. I mean, I beat Leia the other day with Bane. Yeah, I think I'm stuck here. I think this is actually the end of the road. Bit of a bummer, that. Oh well. Well done, Joby. A little bit frustrating, that one. Didn't feel too far off, but I just... Well, I say I didn't feel too far off. I didn't feel like I was terrible there, but just the first drop battle sort of... It boxed me out. Right, I'm gonna just log into Tam and see how that went. How I view it, though, if you've got the Fennec, the dot one is easy to beat. If you haven't got Fennec, then yeah, that's a problem. You can do it in 3v3 kit. Or there's potential to do it anyway. Pretty sure I did it in 3v3 before. It's harder, but I think you can do it. I'll have to have a look at the clip that's on my channel, just see if it was a 3v3 or a 5v5. Fennec Grief Boba. It's dependent on the comp, obviously, but you could argue that for a lot of counters. Right, final score for Tamin. We got the win by some distance. Yeah, they dropped on Sortie, which is where we left it. They dropped on Atbar Layer Stormtrooper Horn. At wall, they were efficient. No drops on ships. So, yeah, I'm going to say I'm happy with that. I've said it before, Atbar's Cron, it's not top tier or anything. I'm not saying anyone should get it, but the fact that I invested in it, I do still try to make use out of it where I can. And these two are a very nice duo. You know, and it's just about who you put in as a third, and Stormtrooper Horn's got nice synergy with them. So, again, if you've got it, I advise using it where you can. You know, even if it's just backwall fodder, but just got some nice ability to actually just prevent Terminator game teams like Emperor Palpatine. Yeah, with that Cron, it'd be really interesting. I can't remember what I'm farming here. It isn't Hero Poe, is it? Oh no, it's Jolie. Alright, so that is it. Sorry, I had to stamp myself out. That was deep in thought. Okay. Let's close this down. But yeah, I think that was alright for a round of GA. I mean, when you think about it, we were pretty damn efficient on Tem, and it was only because I essentially went in with the wrong plan to begin with Bad Batch that things fell apart. So, yeah, there's things to like and things not to like about that round, but I'm alright with that. I do just want to show something off, because I mentioned this earlier, but I didn't really go into it in too much detail. This is the game I was playing earlier with Chris, who's been on stream sometimes. Star Wars Unlimited. And the website's called Carabas. Carabas.net. And essentially, we just had a game of this on here. So I've got like the physical cards here. But you can just create your own decks and whatnot on, I think it's this website here. Yeah, Star Wars Unlimited database. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I just imported a deck from this list just to have a little goof around with and just see what came out kind of thing. But I imagine there are some quite interesting kooks. Not to mention you can create your own deck. Here we go, my decks. Oh yeah, I'd have to log in. But yeah, it's quite interesting. But not sponsored. If only. I've tried sponsored streams before and they didn't go well. Well, a sponsored stream. Alright, let's go here. So, let's see who's online now. I can see RSG's on. Let's go there. He raided the other day, so let's return the favour. So, plan is to be back on Thursday for GAC, but I might do a YouTube stream. Well, I say YouTube stream. It'll be a stream to try and get YouTube on, and then hopefully we can back on that as far as getting Twitch and YouTube streaming at the same time. So I might do something in the next 2 days just to test that and see if we're getting it back up and running. So if you're watching this on YouTube, apologies for not having the live streams. I've been trying. But yeah, appreciate it, folks, and I will see you Thursday or sooner. All right, folks. Bye for now.